Welcome to
Coding with Kids.
My name is Kalia.
Mine is Andrew.
Today we're in CodeCombat.
So today we're in the forest and we're going to go to blind distance. We are ready to shoot distance 300 kilometers. Direction angle. Who cares about direction? So now we're going to play. So the goal is to basically defeat the orcs.
And we're using a hero.
Yeah, and we're going to use a cannon.
Yeah.
And there's going to be like magic. So goal, defeat the ogres. That village is too quiet. Looks like it's an ambush. The blind wizard is your only friend, but he is a really powerful mage. So you have a wizard, you can see it. Our hero's a little big, but you can still see it a little over here.
Or you can look at in the picture, you can see it.
Yeah, so we have a powerful wizard friend. You'll be the spotter for him, but he's blind. Watch for ogres and say the distance for any incoming. The wizard's powers are limited. Use them only when see an orc. So when you see an ogre coming, you can tell the coordinates of where it is to the wizard, and then the wizard will use mysterious magic to defeat the ogre. Okay. Use the predefined function that finds the nearest enemy and returns the distance to it, or 0 if no enemy. You can use function result in your code if you store it in a variable. Enemy equals heroes.find nearest enemy. Okay. So tell the wizard the distance to the coming ogres. This function finds the nearest enemy and returns the distance to it. If there is no enemy, the function returns 0. So we don't want to still say a random coordinate to the wizard because the wizard's powers are limited. We don't want the wizard to faint from tiredness.
And waste the magic, and then, you will not succeed.
Okay, so define nearest enemy distance. So this is a function. We need a variable called enemy equals hero.find nearest enemy. So this is like the most basic thing in CodeCombat, to find the nearest enemy. Okay, result equals 0. So this is another variable to hold the coordinates of the nearest enemy, if there is an enemy. So if enemy, if our hero sees an enemy around, it will change the result variable. It will restate it to hero.distance to enemy. So the result will now store the coordinates of the nearest enemy, and then it will return result. And while true, so forever, we need to call nearest enemy distance and save the result in the variable enemy distance. So enemy distance, which is another variable, equals nearest enemy distance. So the function, so it will return the result. So enemy distance is basically a result. So if the enemy distance is greater than 0, so if enemy distance is greater than 0, say the value of enemy distance variable, which is distance of the nearest enemy. Hero.say enemy distance, and then after the hero says it,
the blind mage.
Yeah, the powerful wizard will use magic to defeat the ogre, and you keep doing this until all the ogres are defeated, and then you will save the village. So now let's run it and let's protect the village. The first one just suddenly disappeared. Just appear. So now there's fire. There's a circle of fire.
Yeah, when our hero says the numbers, it's like 22 dot and a lot of different numbers.
Yeah, so the wizard's very, very powerful. It can defeat them.
And it's smart because it knows where it is.
Yeah. So its fire defeats the ogres in one hit. Look at the HP. It's negative 1,000.
Oh,
and these are pretty strong ogres.
Yeah, let's submit.
So now let's submit and do it one more time.
3, 2, 1,
go.
We can put flags.
Black flag. So the ogres just suddenly just appear.
Yeah, from nowhere.
Yeah. Let's protect the village.
It's like every time the ogres come from a different place, and then because you can't do like a specific location, so you have to do a code we did. Yeah. Circle.
So here there are 2 ogres. You can only defeat the nearest ogre.
It's like all around.
Yeah, sometimes the ogres come in 2, so like they're right next to each other when they spawn and it's also at the same time. So when our hero says the coordinates, the wizards can defeat both of them with one circle of fire.
Yeah. A meter, a yard, it's all the same to the blind wizard.
Okay. Well, we finished.
Well, that was fun, and that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Remember to smash the like button and subscribe. Bye bye.